Dear members, today, February 10th, Thursday, and this is the 18th episode of our Gesto International's Zoom session. Here, we don't have any specific topic. This is indeed a conversational practice. So let me talk to Maria. Hello, Maria. Are you available?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. So, Maria, you have been working as a teacher for long years or for a short. Can you please tell something about your experience in teaching?
I have been teaching as an assistant primary school teacher for almost, more than 3 years. And during the pandemic, I decided to teach English online. So I have been doing that since.
Okay.
Thank you.
So now you are doing online classes. You are taking classes online, right?
I am teaching online, yes.
Very good. And what's your opinion about online education? Is it good and what's your perception about this?
Everything has its advantage and disadvantage. I mean, online schooling is very convenient, but at the same time, it depends on the age group. Like children, it is better to teach them in person, so you have their full attention. But adults, it's easier to teach adults online than kids. But it's very convenient, yes, especially in a pandemic.
So, there are many disadvantages like mental stress, physical problems, especially in the case of little hearts children. So what do you think about it?
Yes, we find that the kids, they have to do online English classes after school, which can be a little stressful for them because when they get home, they would want to relax. But then the parents, they would push their kids so hard just for them to learn something. And these are the age groups that learn very fast. So I'm not sure what more, to say to parents who decide to push their kids so much. It is good, but at the same time, it can be stressful. But then the advantage is those kids grow up to be very hardworking, which is very good. Pushing them so hard, yes. And also adults, it is very stressful as well. You come from work and you're exhausted. And the language is something you need to enjoy learning. So being stressful and learning the language, it can be a little difficulty learning it because you're exhausted and your mind needs to be free and happy to pull in information. Yes.
All right. So Maria, as far as the student is concerned, he or she has to sit before a laptop or a smartphone for a long period of time. So it will badly affecting their mental and at the same time their physical. They have a lot of stress and anxiety. They don't get a chance to speak people in their society and direct conversation. So there are a lot of differences between these 2 points. So what do you think about it? So lack of real experience will they will have confidence, lack of they can't get a real experience. They can't teach the teachers or their students on, it's completely on a screen. So there are many limitations, I think, because they can't share their inner experience or their hearts. Heart to heart conversation won't be taking place, but in the real classroom it is possible. On virtual classrooms it is not at all possible. They can cry, they can smile, but they can't feel.
That is true, but then it will take them some time to behave like that online. they do express much more in person. But then when they get used to you and if they enjoy the lesson, then they're going to express almost all of that while they're learning online as well. I have experienced it with my class now. They tend to be quiet. They pick up a lot of information, but they cannot speak so well. But you find that as they go on, yes, they try to be more open.
All right. So I'm moving on to Usman. Hello, Usman. Are you available?
Yep, I'm here.
So, Maria and I have been discussing about discussing on online education. So what do you think about this kind of virtual classrooms or digital classrooms? During this pandemic, COVID-19, the usage of online education exceedingly increasing. So what do you think about the merits and demerits?
I think there's a lot of, I don't think there's a lot of advantages. It's more disadvantage. And the biggest disadvantage that I personally felt, and I don't take classes personally, and I haven't, I don't really necessarily teach as well. But I think one disadvantage which I can see is the disconnection between people. So I don't think people are that connected anymore. Having a classroom it's not just about taking a class. It's not just about learning something. There's a lot more as well. You don't just learn the subject. You don't learn the academic. You learn manners. You learn etiquettes, and you learn you learn to be able to present yourself. You learn to dress up, to how to sit, how to talk to people. So there's a lot more things that you learn when you are, when you go to university, school, or college, or wherever you go, whatever you study. What I feel when you're online, and I really like how you ask everyone to turn on the camera, but not everyone does that, and not every university and schools do that. I've seen people, in a class, virtual class, and they have the cameras off, and they just not doing, not really paying attention as well. So there's that factor as well, where people don't actually understand or pay attention to those online classes. So they lose that focus, in that way as well, in the academic way, but also they're not really learning, I guess, the social, they're not getting the social benefits of learning. The only advantage which I personally think is, the fact that it's convenient. It's just convenient for I guess the students not to go to university, school, college, wherever they go, just to study from home, which I mean is not so much a bad thing, but I think there needs to be a kind of a balance. And this pandemic, where it's taught us many things, also taught us to have a work life or study life balance. So I think the outcome should be where it's required and where it's necessary for students to go and have a face-to-face learning environment. It needs to be enforced, but there can be scenarios and situations where students might be able to given the opportunity to be able to study online if they can as well, and especially because a lot of the institutions have now set up those programs and the systems they have in place, whereby they can deliver those courses online as well. So I think it needs to be kind of a balance, and I think that would be better.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your point of view. It's really marvelous. And thank you for giving us valuable information regarding this particular aspect. Anyway, socializing is very important. Everything is possible online, but socializing, communication, there are two main experience for children or students. One is direct experience, and the second one is indirect experience. So if you show, oh, this is Taj Mahal, this is built by Shah Jahan in remembrance of for Mumtaz. So the children can see Taj Mahal, children can experience, children can feel, children can touch. So that is called direct experience. In the case of if you show a picture of Taj Mahal, or if you display a photo of Taj Mahal on the screen, it is also possible, but it's indirect experience. So differences can be easily understood. So, on virtual platform, everything is indirect experience, and they are just, blindly learning something, but, their brain may not be working properly. So memory power will increase only for mutual conversation, the direct conversation. I mean, the real classroom conversation, not online. But due to this pandemic, this terrible disease forced us to be stayed at home, or in the rooms itself. So thank you very much. And Rita, what do you think about this particular subject, that is online education, how it affects students, or what are the merits and demerits in your perception?
Well, first of all, good evening to all of you. So for me, I would say that there is no comparison between these both platforms, because the status or the merit of that to talk with someone or to taking class physically is very high comparatively online classes. Because the way how you make communication with people, or the way how you arrange a class, at that time you can understand the experiences and the feelings of the students as well. So it is not possible on the Zoom classes or any that kind of online classes as well. So but there is one thing more which I want to highlight about those things. Some of the students who live on backward areas, like which is very far away from cities, and which is not for them it is not easy to access those universities or that kind of schools or that kind of institute at the same time to study at that places. So that is also helpful for that, like different kind of online classes are helpful for them to stay at home and to learn that kind of things which are not available for them. So I would say there is no comparison between those things, because these both platforms, Zoom classes can never, or online classes can never take place of physical arranged class. So it is also beneficial, but not like that. That's all.
Very good, very good. Congratulations. Before moving on to the next person, let me just talk to Muhammad Ali Asgar, and at the same time Vladimir Camera Go. So Muhammad Ali Asgar, can you please introduce yourself?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I had time very much to be online.
Can you please introduce yourself, your name, your country, and what do you do, your profession, or?
My profession is system administrator, financials. No sé. No sé.
Okay, what's your job? Are you a businessman or a driver or an engineer?
No. In this moment, I'm driver.
Driver. Wow.
Sí. Yes.
Very good. So you have multiple intelligence, according to Howard Gardner, American linguist, or yeah. He has found 7 or 9 intelligence, different kinds of intelligence. At this time of driving, you may have to control everything.
Okay.
Am I right?
I learn.
If you don't have concentration, you can never control the gear or the parts of the vehicles, even a taxi or bus or even a bike. You need to have much more concentration, or the eyesight is very important. Am I right? So you may be a good driver.
Right.
Okay. Anyway, let me move on to Muhammad Ali Asgar. He's also a new member. So Vladimir, where are you from? Your country? I'm from you.
Okay, grateful.
Your country name? Your country?
You can dream.
I'm from India.
I'm from.
Where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Colombia. Oh, Colombia. Yeah. We have Jesus from Colombia. He was very active, but these days he is not joining. Do you know Jesus from Colombia?
Sí. Yes. I am Christian.
Okay.
Sí. I was born in city Cúcuta.
Cúcuta. Yeah.
Sí. Departamento norte de Santander. Pero I live from Bogotá.
Okay. So your language, what's your language? Spanish?
My language is Spanish.
Wow.
Yes.
What do you say thanks in Spanish?
Gracias. Gracias.
Gracias. Okay. And what do you say for welcome in Spanish?
Bienvenido. Bienvenido.
Okay.
Bienvenidos a
Thank
Colombia.
you so much. Thank you so much. And how do you ask a person's life about how are you? What do you say in Spanish? How are you?
No.
How are you in Spanish?
¿Cómo está? Mucho gusto.
¿Cómo estás?
Mucho gusto.
Osman, do you speak Spanish?
No, I just know a few words. When you said welcome, it's con gusto. It's like gracias, con gusto. Or de nada.
Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto. Yeah.
Thank you very much, both of you, and especially Vladimir from Colombia. Thank you very much for joining, and join every day this time. Okay, so let me move on to Midila. Hello, Midila. Have you heard the conversation?
Yes.
So we have been discussing something about, online education. So what do you think about online education? Do you have a child studying in school or nursery?
No, I haven't.
Okay. So you may have siblings, or you may have family members. Those your sisters or brothers, children may be studying. Your niece, or like, am I right?
Yes. Yes.
So you might have experienced listening or watching their online classes. So you might be understanding the struggle or the stress they are taking. So what do you think about it? Online education.
Actually, I think everything has a two side also, good sides, bad sides. So like others, online learning is face two things. So in my point of view, actually, when we are going to join online classes, that time we are facing some of problem, especially network issues, network problem. Some countries or some locations where is a network problem too much. That time we can't connect And sometimes we are staying in the middle part of studying. That time for network issues it is stuck, so we can complete our lesson. So it's a important point. It's a damaged part to use online learning actually. And another thing is that especially kids aren't habituated to sit down one places, so it's a lack of attention break. And their the father parents face that problem, just sit and just do, but they can't do it. So it's another problem. But despite of demerits, some of merits also, like for online learning purpose, most of the person can learn, especially housewife or anyone who is a married person. They can't go out anywhere, so they can learn and learn for online learning. And another thing is that just we can learn funny way, like sometimes we get recorded videos, and we can watch that videos in our free time. So it's a most important and good sites to use online learning. So I think so that time we can cover it. So that things is the most important to online learning. So that's it, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, this link will be disconnecting now, so please rejoin by clicking the same link. So Matla pointed out that the physical movement is very less on. So in the beginning time, online classroom was very, very interesting for children, because they don't want to go to school or college. They don't want to do anything in the school. They don't have any kind of stress, any kind of homework, or they don't get any punishment. So they were totally enjoying in the beginning time. After they are getting online classes daily, and it was completely packed, or it was really totally, the schedule was hectic. So these days children are not much more interested, or they are not satisfied with the online classes. So you can travel, or the participants can travel their mind to anywhere, to any country, but they can't move their body to any place. They can't even they can't move a little. You can sing songs, you can dance for a particular time, but physical movement very less online classes. So let's listen to Albino. He'll giving us more points about this point, about this online learning or online classrooms.
Okay, sir. First of all, good morning for everybody. So I think that online classes have a lot of pros and cons, and I think that when you are getting class personally, it's better than online, because personally you can feel your students, you can talk to them, you can see if they do the exercise or don't do it, the exercise. You can ask for them, pay attention, many things you can do inside the classroom. But online class, it's a little more difficult because you can't control the students. They can say for you that they are getting pay attention in your class, but they turn on the camera, and you don't know if they are listening, if they are watching what you're teaching or not, And I'm a teacher for many years, and I know this is my experience, all right? I know that students, they don't like a teacher, unfortunately. They don't like us, okay? They just want to pass the exam or pass the examinations in the middle of the year or in the end of the year, and they want to go to the university. That's it. They don't like us too much, okay? Of course, there are some that like us. And when you give online classes, they just turn on the video and do whatever they want, but they don't want to pay attention in the class. On the other hand, here in Brazil, sometimes we have a bad internet connection. It's a big problem, okay? Because many students live in the countryside of the city, and there the connection is not good. So this is my point of view. On the other hand, when you teach privately school just for 1 or 2 students, it's another case. In my case, I think to teach online, it's better than personally, because I don't spend time driving, I don't spend money, because gas here in Brazil is extremely expensive. And when you teach for the ones that want an online class, they are a private class, of course, they are paying for this, they pay more attention because they really know what they want, okay? It's not an obligation, because I love to teach. And when you find the good students that want to learn from you, it's very nice, all right? So in this pandemic time, here in Brazil, extremely danger to walk on the road, walk on the street. So you must be far from crowd. You can't shake hands, because here in Brazil, we have the habit to shake hands. And nowadays, you can't do this. You must use face mask, alcohol gel, wash your hands all the time. So the big advantage to teach online for me is this: you have no contact personally. That's it. Thank you, sir, for the opportunity.
Well done, Albino. You know, the participants, students, almost, you know, each and every body parts getting injured badly.
That's
their
it.
eyes, their ears, their hands. Maybe little children are holding their phones for a long time on their hand. They don't have a stand. They don't have any kind of a stick to hold it, to keep it. So they are keeping their phones on their hands for a long time. So they feel pain. And, you know, their eyes, their brain. Wow.
I'm not sure in another country, but here in Brazil, most the parents, you know, father and mother, they I'm sorry, they give a cell phone to their children, so they stay watching the cell phone during the whole day, but they don't pay attention when you are teaching them. You know, it's a big problem. Big problem.
They open the mobile phones with the permission of parents. And you know, they will be out of the sight of their parents. Indeed, they would watch movies or cartoons or anything entertainment. Instead, the online class. Who is caring? Who is there to take care of it? Mother is working. Mother is rolling in the kitchen. Father is just in the business. And other members are there on works. So who is going to respond? Who is going to be responsible for these little children? They are watching movies, not attending classes. You know, their teacher screaming and uttering, open your camera, open your camera, shouting too much. But children are not opening their cameras and off the camera. They may be sleeping, or they may be laying on a bed and watching other videos.
Yeah, that's it. And here we have another problem. Just to finish my speech, when you, for example, if you take it out the cell phone, if you beat just a little bit in a child, our child here in Brazil with 6, 5, 6, 7 years, they are supposed to call the police, you know, and say and tell, oh, my father hit me. This is the law. And they turn our children, oh, I can't I can't say the right word because we are in public, but it's the law here. It's unbelievable. You listen to me, you can't educate your children. You can't, you know. And unfortunately, we are seeing the youth here in Brazil. They can do everything, you know, because they can disobey their father and their teachers. Unfortunately, that's it.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. You know, morality, moral values, social values, ethics, these are very important. That is meant by education. So it's very important. You know, online classes are very important during this COVID pandemic.
Yeah.
So we can't say no for these kinds of classes. But you know, we have to be more vigilant.
That's it.
So let's move on to Muhammad Ali Asgar. Hello, Muhammad Ali. Can you please introduce yourself?
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Ali Asgar. I am from Pakistan.
Okay, so what's your job? Are you studying or working?
No, I am work at Gesto International Airport.
Oh, so you are working in airport?
Yes, I am working in Gesto International Airport. I am an army person.
Very good. Thank you so much for joining today. And where are you from?
Welcome.
Where are you from?
I am from Jahlam.
Your country?
Pakistan.
Jahlam?
Pakistan is my country.
Okay, Pakistan. Okay, all right.
Jahlam is my city.
You can see, you know, Akhtar Abbas and Rida, they are from Pakistan. And we have many people from Pakistan.
Yeah.
So, you know, we are going to have a conversational practice here. So you can talk with the members and you can speak here the real English speaking practice. So before that, let's just complete this discussion. So Shahid Khan, can you please share your opinion, your experience? You have a child, you have a daughter, you have children. So can you please share something about this online education during this COVID-19?
Thanks, sir. Thanks, everyone. Good evening from Qatar. Yeah, this is Shahid Khan. And today's topic is very familiar. We all knows about this pandemic. We are doing classes online, and we are also doing online every day. I have some things I know because my daughter is doing classes online, so I know some things what actually children doing, what children want to do. Sometimes, yeah, but also we are thanks to online class, because if we are not doing that time during pandemic online class, that our studies are totally disconnected. Totally we are break the education. So I thanks to also online classes. Yeah. Yeah, some for children, generally, I think so many our experienced person here share experience there about that one. So many things I agree about that one, and mostly things children, we know nature about the children. Children don't want to study. We are know about that one. We physical classes or online classes, they are not so much interested. Mostly children bored. because the class when lengthy will go lengthy, they are bored. It is not very interesting if we are classes doing math or science. It means because all new topics want to more focus and more attention there. For my point of view, teacher should be do interesting subject. If a math or science or any subject, do something interest. It means smiley face and some good environments create there. So the children is stuck to teacher because if teacher is a very good and very familiar to children doing best there. So children want to do the class join, such as we are doing everyday class here because sir is very good here and he communicate and he give to a chance to more and more speak here. So we are so children also is like that. If we are very serious in classes, then we are bored or exhausted very early. So and generally, online class, some children, if he plays in alone place where is not any person, that time they online class they mute there and or stop video and they are playing game or chatting with a friend or another person. So be careful when children alone sitting, then should be checked frequently. They are doing classes or they are doing time pass there. So it is yeah, online class is very beneficial. Is about that one. We connect international people from one place to another place, but it is not possible in local classes. Local classes we can go 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer, and after that join class physical classes. Yes, it's okay. It's good because physically we are doing classes, we get more and more. It is natural. But international people we can't connect by offline class. It means we are doing online class. So the good, both are good, but we are prefer offline class is better than online class. Thanks. Thanks for.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Shahid Khan from Qatar. So, Istaban.
Good morning.
How is the good morning, and how is the weather in Ecuador?
Well, I think the online class is very important only for the pandemic because we can have some control for that for the COVID. But we have a very big problem, even me, because I live in a rural zone, so I don't have a good connection to the internet. And when the pandemic started, I had a terrible connection to the internet, and it was so difficult for me because I can't understand my university class. Sometimes I could speak in my class. Even sometimes I can put documents in the platform of the university. So even I lose it a semester for that. There is a very big problem in Ecuador.
All right. So we have a new member here. I think a new face. That is Gania. Hello, Gania. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Ghania Firdaus, and I'm 19 years old. I'm a student of BSc, and I'm also an artist. So that's it.
Very good. What type of artist you are?
I love sketching about any character of cartoons and sceneries.
Oh, thank you. So you're from Pakistan, right?
Yeah, I'm from Pakistan.
Who invited you to this platform?
Actually, Sir Imran invited me on this platform, and after that, Sir, I think Sir Akhtar in this group.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you
he
got the
invited me.
link in the group, right?
Yeah, I got link in the
Okay.
group.
So are you an English aspirant? Do you love English language?
Yes, I love English language more than any other language
Why?
because I thought that it's a very impressive language that
Mhm.
I speak,
It's a
and
beautiful language. You know, if you
yeah,
speak good English, you will be pretty and you will be handsome. You will
yes,
be beautiful.
yes, I thought.
Yeah. You know, um, body color is not a problem, but if you speak good English, people will admire you, people will follow you, people will salute you, people will respect you. Even when I was
Yes,
working in schools and colleges, some students were really admiring me. They are just like coming and hugging me and giving shaking hands even, you know, and some teachers are really admiring me and they really as what to say, admiring, and they sometimes do like this, hello Mr. Ralph, then they try to speak English. So that means they love this particular language, not me, not this simple body, but
yeah.
that beautiful language, international language. So Gania, welcome to this worldwide platform for practicing your English, and
Thank you so
join
much.
every day. Join every day.
Inshallah, I will try.
Okay. So Muhammad Ali Asgar.
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you listening?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your favorite activities? Are you interested in music and gym or morning walk?
I am very interested. Yeah, morning. I am going to morning walk daily, but my duties shift is very different types in every day. But I am going to duty at morning in the night. When I go to duty in night, then I will not go to work another.
So you know, can you
Yeah,
please
gymming. Sorry, I'm sorry. Gymming is my hobby. Uh, I will go to gym not a daily. Then I go to gym after a few days, morning and evening.
do you take push-up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that?
Yeah, yeah. Push up
Okay.
is the best exercise.
Okay. Do you have the habit of walking in the morning or in the evening? Do you get time for doing that?
I'm sorry, your voice is not clear.
Do you walk in the morning or in the evening?
Yes, when I go to duty morning, then I go to work evening. Then I will go to duty at the night shift. After back to duty, I go to work early morning.
Very good. Here, you know, our Vladimir commented something. I'm just reading. I'm very grateful for the class. I have to leave. We will see each other later to share experiences and thus be able to extend my English by speaking it. Oh, Vladimir, are you leaving? Are you bidding a goodbye for today's session?
Okay, okay. Thank you very much, Gary. See you later. See you later.
You have powerful voice, just like, you know, Donald Trump or Barack Obama, but you're not utilizing. If you learn English, definitely you can be a public speaker. You can be a motivational speaker. You can inspire others.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ralph.
All right. So see you tomorrow or any day. Join. Don't forget.
Goodbye everywhere. everyone.
Goodbye. So, Maria, do you have a child? Do you have a daughter or a son?
No, I have a teenager, not this one sitting on me. No.
Oh, who is that with you now? Someone is with you on your lap.
She's my goddaughter.
Oh, all right. So, can you please ask a couple of questions to any of the member? Just an introduction.
She is only 3 years old. She's 3 years old. She cannot say
She's
much.
imitating you. She's trying to imitate you. Does she speak little English words?
Yes, she can speak English. She does.
Even though her language is not English? Her first language English?
Yes.
Oh, very good.
My name is Ryan.
What's your name, little baby?
Yan.
Yan.
I'm not a little baby.
Oh, you are not little baby, you're big baby?
No, I'm a girl.
I'm a girl.
I'm a girl.
Oh, you are a girl. Oh, very good. What is the first letter of girl?
Right.
Is it B or G? What is the first letter of girl?
It's not focused, sorry.
She's not listening here, no problem. So, Anna, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you.
I think your camera is, you have to keep your camera a little bit down. Yeah, now it's okay. So, I think you are very much interested in exercise or yoga. Aren't you?
A little bit.
Oh, okay. So do you exercise daily?
Yes, last year during pandemic, I always doing yoga almost every day.
So, these days, there are many machineries and many equipments for your kitchen works. So physical movements is very less. Am I right? Or even you are using the washing machine for wash your clothes instead of beating on the stone physically, but everything is doing by the machine. Even grinding coconut or anything, everything is done by machine, not your body. So body movement is very important. But these days, so what do you tell? What do you think about it?
Yes, of course we need to move, but doing our daily work, daily job, like washing in machine, and then but I think sorry. Yes, it is important, but it little bit different with exercise, I think.
And you are the member of Toastmasters. Can you please introduce that vast area, vast opportunity about Toastmasters? Can you please say something? I think you are one of the members of Toastmasters.
Yeah, but I'm just a new member, so I think I'm not really, what is it? I know little about Toastmaster, but not all. So
yeah, you can share whatever in your mind.
It is actually public speaking community organization maybe, and then for the member we have to pay I don't know how many dollars is it, and then for the member we have, it is like a mentoring session almost every week, and then we became we have our ID for international Toastmaster from America. That's all.
Thank you very much. So we can be a public speaker, a storyteller, a motivational speaker, joining Toastmasters. So thank you very much, Miss Anna. So moving on to Sisi. Hello, Sisi.
Hello.
Yeah, Sisi, you are a teacher. So what about the schools, the condition of your schools in Myanmar, in Burma? You are a Burmese. So what about the schools, condition of your schools? You know, during this pandemic and Omicron, so reopened or still closed?
Yes. Yes. Hello. My friend, I am from Myanmar. I'm Sisi. Yes, my country now coronavirus time is school open, but a little attend student. Yes, my school and this morning and 8:30 p.m. a school attend. And school attend 4 times and morning 4 times. Yes. And second time.
Okay, thank you very much. Muhyiddin, today you look so handsome. What is the secret of that? Did you go to salon or barbershop?
Hair.
You cut your hair yourself?
Just
are you a
just
barber?
go to barber shop.
So you can't say that I cut my hair. You can't say that.
No.
You know, most of the people use this. This is a commonly mistake. So the better English, good English, I get my hair cut. I get my I get my hair cut. That is the good English. I cut my hair means you cut your hair. It's not by you, by another person, barber. So you can say, I get my hair cut. Or you can say, I had my hair cut. 2 ways. Mary, am I right? She's expert in English.
Well, yes, you said it in the present tense. I get my hair cut. Yes.
Very good. Thank you. So Muhyiddin, what's the climate in your country? Is it cool or hot? The temperature? What about the climate? The weather?
The climate is hot.
Oh.
Sometime hot, sometime rainy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
In my country, there are 2 seasons, dry season and rainy season.
Mm-hmm.
Because our country located in equator line.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's move on to Mithila. Hello, Mithila.
Yes, sir.
Are you a good cook? Do you cook a delicious food?
Little bit, not too much good at cooking.
Do you practice cooking by searching on YouTube or Google?
Sometimes, but basically I learned from my mother.
So your mother taught you very much about cooking. You copied.
Yes. My mother was just good at cooking.
Very good. So in the morning, how much time do you spend for cooking in the kitchen?
Me?
One day, how much time do you spend for cooking? Don't you go to kitchen? To be true, you spend entire time outside or in your room?
Approximately from 2 to 3 hours in the day preparing items. So
okay, so imagine if there is any guest, when any guest visit your house, what type of food do you prepare for them?
Okay. That time firstly, I can serve them juices, some of juices.
Juice,
Then
yeah.
I will prepare some delicious biryani with some of curries, especially chicken, beef, a lot of curries, and also I will prepare some of mash, variety of mash, because it's a very delicious.
Very good. So, Miss Mary.
Yes.
Do you like the application YouTube, social media, YouTube? There are millions of videos. So, do you watch videos on YouTube or do you have a YouTube channel? So, what do you think about watching videos on YouTube rather than watching a television show?
Yeah, it's very useful, of course. And if you want to watch something in particular, this is the place to go. Watching TV, it cannot guarantee you're going to learn something new all the time. But YouTube, yes, it's very possible. Thank you.
So, what was the video that recently watched on YouTube?
I more likely look at songs for children since I teach children at the moment. So it's mostly songs that I have to look for.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yes.
So, Albino, do you swim? You know, swimming is good exercise for our body to get health, to get healthier body. So, do you swim?
Lately I don't. You know, lately I don't. I just
you don't know.
Yeah. No. I don't swim. I don't swim. No.
Okay.
But when I live in front of the beach, I swim every single day, almost every single day. But here is far from the beach, and okay, we have swimming pools, but especially in this time that it's raining almost every day, and during the whole day, it's impossible to go to swimming.
Yeah, very good. So, Akhtar, are you available? Akhtar, Muhammad Akhtar, Akhtar Abbas, or Gania. Hello, Gania.
Hello, sir.
Yes, can you please tell something about your village or city?
Village or city, sir? I live in Karachi. And people say that it is a city of lights. And Karachi, nothing special about that.
Is Karachi the capital of Pakistan or
No,
Islamabad?
Islamabad.
Okay. Is Karachi a big city?
Yes, sir. Karachi is a big city. There are many peoples and more population.
Is there any tourist place or attractive points?
Not attractive points, but some points are attractive, like French Beach and Paradise Beach, Sunspits.
All right. So, Muhammad Akhtar, can you please tell something about your village? You're living in Gilgit. On your mic. So, dear members, after
yes, sir,
1
yes,
minute,
sir.
this meeting, this class will be over. So it will be disconnecting. So there is no rejoining. So this will be end of the session, and maybe after 1 minute. Okay, Akram.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm from Gilgit. I'm living in Gilgit, Baltistan. Ghania said that in Pakistan, in Karachi, there are many places for visitors, like sea view. There are many places. Same like as in Gilgit. Gilgit is a very beautiful place. People says that Gilgit is a mini Jannat, mini paradise. The very beautiful place. If you want to visit, you are most welcome to Gilgit Baltistan.
Very good.
Do you want?
So what about Ecuador? Hello, Esteban. Can you please tell something?
Of course. Hello again. Well, I want to speak about my city. My city have a lot of touristic place. We don't have the an important careful of that place, but until with that terrible action, they are so beautiful. For example, we have the Yaguarcocha. It is a lake with an extraordinary story. Many years ago, in that lake was a war between Incas and the original